everybody, my name is Chris. Welcome to Casual Fragrances. I'm here with my girlfriend Kelly.
Hey.
So today's video is a cool video. It's a fragrance from the house of Kilian, and it's called Kilian Vodka on the Rocks. So it comes in a little thing like this, little travel size, and I do have the box right here, which it comes in. It's a pretty cool little box like this. So this box here, it was pretty cool. I went to a special Kilian event. Shout out to Carlson Brooklyn Fragrance Love and Steve Lessons. They invited me to a Kilian event. And they went to the event. It was a really nice event talking about the new Rona Love and a lot of their fragrances from their special lineup. And they had a cool event there where you could, they were like, hey, if you're a subscriber, of our email list, you can come to all these events. So I said, cool, no problem. So they were nice enough at the end to give out gifts to everybody. So I got Vodka on the Rocks, which is really cool. So it's pretty cool. Comes in there, just a cool travel size.
It's like really detailed and
it's really nice,
like,
and it has
really
a K
pretty.
up top too.
Okay, yeah, if we let
Kind
the
of
light
focus,
hit it.
So it's really nice. It came out in 2014, the fragrance. It was exclusive to Moscow and Russia, and eventually you could order it online, but then it came to the States, so it's really nice. You can pick it up there. You're going to spray an atomizer. It's really nice. So you can get this travel atomizer. It comes in 3 travel sizes, little travel sizes, decants inside, for $195 off the Kilian website. So if you want to travel, you can just bring it and reapply it. It's just something simple, and it's magnetic too. It does come in the full case with a bottle and a coffin kind of thing for $295 for 50 ml, or
a coffin? What?
It's like a little case thing you flatten. I showed you before. Anyway, you can get it on discounters too for around $232, probably $240 with tax. So you save roughly maybe $60 if you don't want to go the full retail route, but definitely do your research if you never ordered Fragrance Net. I ordered it before, I had no problems. My girlfriend Kelly ordered from Fragrance Net with her nephews for some fragrances for Christmas. 100% no problems. It's not the right fragrance. They have a problem, they do take care of it. I've never had one problem with them at all. So customer service from my and her end, it's good. So let's talk about note breakdown. Okay, so it has coriander, cardamom, rose, lily of the valley, oak moss, ambroxan, sandalwood. Okay, so this fragrance here, it does have kind of like a freshness in it, and it does feel like, I've had vodka a few times, but it doesn't smell like Vodka on the Rocks. I like the name of it. I feel like it's more of like you have a glass, you have put ice in it, it kind of gives you that cooling, chill feel, but it's not Vodka on the Rocks. The name says it, but it doesn't smell like Vodka on the Rocks. So.
It's a cool name.
It's nice, and you do.
I don't like Vodka on the Rocks. I like my sweet drinks.
So, you do pick up on the coriander when its fragrance opens up. You do pick up on the cardamom. And I do pick up towards the dry down. I get the oak moss and I get that ambroxan, but I do get sandalwood, which is in this fragrance. I enjoy this fragrance a lot. I told a lot of my friends that this is my #1 favorite from the Kilian line. There's so many you can get. I know Black Phantom. I do have Rona Love too. I do, but that was my favorite first hand before Rona Love came out. Vodka on the Rocks was my favorite #1. I was nice enough to do like 6 sprays on my skin the first time I met up with Steven, and we shot a video and had dinner and stuff with his family. It was cool because I had a chance to actually wear it on my skin, and I'm like, I loved it that much. And then like, I was gonna buy it a few months before the event, and then I went to the event, I got a free little sample here with my travel size, so it's really nice. And it came with an extra one too, so I have 2 bottles. I'm very thankful for that free travel size. I thank Carlos and Steven for Rare Lessons for inviting me to that event. They didn't have to, so I really do appreciate that. As a fellow fragrance reviewer, I really do appreciate the little perks here and there. Projection, it pushes for like the first hour, then it comes close to the skin. This isn't a beast mode fragrance. The first hour it's loud, you get it, and then after that it comes close to the skin, and I get about 6 to 7 hours of longevity. Sometimes I feel like it's longer, but it's really more of a skin scent, where like you gotta dig your nose in the smell, but I do like this one a lot, and this one I would just reapply again. You do find a fragrance that you really do like, but they don't last, and you kind of feel upset about it. Sometimes you can always reapply it again. It's a fragrance. You want to wear the fragrance. You don't want to sit and collect dust. Whether you're a fragrance reviewer or just people that buy fragrance, you want to wear them. That's the whole point of buying for. You want to wear the fragrance. Don't have it sit in the closet and collect dust and never wear the fragrance.
He's usually a stickler for 8 hours. That he doesn't want anything that lasts less than 8 hours.
8 hours, especially for a $200 fragrance.
Accepting it, he really
like it. This one I really do like. I was really happy to be able to go to Steven's house and actually spray it on my skin out the full bottle. and get a couple sprays on my skin and then wear it out throughout the day and see if I enjoy it. So thank you, Steven, for that. I really do appreciate it. I didn't have to do that, but he was nice enough to let me spray whatever fragrance I wanted. That was my #1 priority to smell. Compliment factor, I didn't get compliments on this fragrance. I wore it a few times at work, but it's one of those fragrances, sometimes you compliment, some you don't. It just
doesn't project enough.
You know, other fragrances I've worn, I get compliments, it's fine. You. But I've always said in my videos, I state it again, in 2020, I like these fragrances, I like to wear them, but I get compliments. It's great for the video to give you a story behind me wearing them. But if not, I really don't care. I spend my hard-earned money for most of my fragrances. I got 99% of my fragrances I paid for, maybe 1%. I got sponsored in a video, I got a free bottle, but 99% of my fragrances I spend my own hard-earned money.
Or
and my
free
girlfriend,
sample.
Or a free sample. My girlfriend can vouch for my fragrance spending money and all that mess, so it's up there. My rating for this fragrance overall, I give it a 7 out of 10. I would give it a 10, but technically I really can't, just because there are some factors in it. I don't have the full bottle. It is $295, kind of expensive. Longevity S point, it's 6 to 7 hours. Doesn't get me through the 8 hours. So, and this fragrance, you can wear it all year round if you want to, but this is more specifically, I feel like it's a spring and summer fragrance. So I feel like it might project louder in spring or summer, just because of the note breakdown. But definitely check it out for yourself. You might like it, you might not. Kilian fragrances are kind of different. They're not something that you will smell at like a Macy's or Sephora. They are a niche fragrance house and they are really different. They are expensive, but you get a lot. You get a nice bottle, you get a nice presentation. So definitely check them out. I mean, just like zoologist fragrances and then the Zerzov fragrances, they have beautiful presentation. So the bottles, presentation, they put a lot of work in it, and it shows the amount of money they have to spend for it. So let my girlfriend smell it and see how she feels about it.
I mean, I do like it. I feel like a lot of what I'm getting are the, I feel like I'm getting a lot of the coriander and the cardamom. I wish I was getting like more of the cardamom and like the rose. And
I wish I was getting rose. I don't really pick up the rose on my skin, but everybody's skin, just because you have your notes doesn't mean you're going to get it at every single note.
And that
on
might
your
just
skin.
be because it's like on the paper.
You know.
I know I've like smelled it on you, but like my memory for fragrances is not as good as his memory. He'll be like, "You like this," and I'm like, "Okay, I'm glad you remember."
I kind of remember the ones that she likes and she doesn't like, so I know like factor. She doesn't like my Gucci, so I get it. I know that in my head.
Well, I know that one that
so
he's
there
talking
you go.
about that I don't like because he wears it all the time.
Yes,
but he really likes it, and so that repeat I know, but yeah, so I mean, for this one, I give it like a 6.
Okay.
Like it's good, but it, you know, it's not my fave.
Okay. There's a lot of great Kilian fragrances out there. They got a line.
I really like Rolling in Love.
That's her.
I love Rolling in Love.
We both like that. We both wore that one. It's one that we were. And I was happy to get that one because we got our bottle made and designed too with our name on it. So it's just, she's not gonna like all the fragrances I have, or some fragrances I have she doesn't wear. So
yeah, I mean,
this
one's just like, it's light, it's fine.
Yeah, it's nothing heavy. It's not a crazy beast mode fragrance. I just enjoy this one to wear for myself. That's it. Yeah, people say something.
He's
that's awesome.
Absolutely in love with it, and sometimes we agree on. I'd say like
90-something%.
Yeah, like 90%.
It's like 10% of fragrance.
That 10% for some reason we will just differ, and that's fine. We cannot agree on it.
I'd rather be at 90% with her than 10% that she like and 90% she doesn't like. That would hurt a lot more.
And even then, like, it's not like I'm rating it below 5. No, you know, I'm just
it's
like,
above average.
I'm not,
it's good. Definitely get yourself a sample. You can order samples on their website. I'll leave website links down below. Kilian, other websites, sample websites where you can get samples and try it, because you might like it, you might not. Everybody's taste different. Plus, $2.95 is a lot for a fragrance, especially a niche fragrance. Make sure you really like the fragrance, or buy the sample. But travel size $1.95, so it is very expensive. So keep that in mind. They come like this, which is pretty cool. So I got 2 of these, so it's a good amount to spray, you know. So definitely check this out. It comes with this when you buy it for $1.95. This one, I think they have a white one too. They come in different colors.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah. So thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for watching the fragrance video. If you like this type of content and not subscribe to my channel, I'm sure you support by clicking that red subscribe button at the bottom of the screen. Hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. What's your favorite Kilian fragrance? Leave a comment down below. I'd like to read it, ladies and gentlemen. Till my next fragrance video coming soon. Bye.
And if you see us in a mall like today, say hi.
Shout out to the Scrap Wrestler on the mall at Nordstrom. More videos are coming soon. Bye.